morning, good afternoon, and konbanwa wherever you are in the world. Welcome in to the watch party. How are you all doing today? Morning, afternoon, evening. It's morning for me. So I have my coffee, I have some pastries, and I'm ready for a nice little watch along with the Archangel. Well, we're going to be here for 7 episodes worth. So we're going to be here for quite a while. Afternoon for you. Got a nice warm blanket. Oh, me too. I have to have a warm blanket for a watch along. And it's going to be a good one. I haven't actually seen this one yet. So I'm excited. I've technically seen a little bit of the first episode a long time ago, but if I'm honest, I don't remember. The stream starts as I'm getting ready to sleep. Hey, no worries. I hope you have a wonderful rest, Andrew. You have a wonderful rest. And I'm just waking up. So we're opposite. But welcome in. We are going to be watching Orange. If you haven't, I guess, read the stream title yet, we will be watching Orange today. And the reason why we'll be watching Orange is because, let me bring it all the way back. So, if you don't know, I have yearly themes. Last year's yearly theme was passion and fearlessness. And this year's theme for me, my personal theme, is Year of Wellness. And so every month, I have a specific theme, I guess mini theme, a sub-theme that fits that overall theme of wellness. And May is social and connection. And it just so happens as well that May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So I figured, why not do a watch-along of an anime that kind of touches upon some more, nuanced topics. And also, something that has to do with my personal month theme, which is connection. So there's a lot of series that I feel like I could have watched instead. And some of them I've already seen before, because I was thinking maybe we could watch A Silent Voice. I really enjoyed watching The Banana Fish, but I wanted to watch something new with you all. I know I see a couple of you all haven't seen this anime either. So I settled on Orange, because Orange, from what I've seen and heard, no spoilers, it's a story about friendship, about love, loss, about depression, about trust, learning to love yourself, and being able to look forward to the future and believe in your future. So that's why I decided to go with Orange. Prepare some tissue papers for this? I already know I'm gonna cry a lot. It already seems like a show that I'm gonna cry a lot. So thank you all for being here to support me emotionally, and we'll chat a little bit in between the episodes. And I just feel like sometimes, because you have to have your media where you have fun and just turn your brain off and be silly. But sometimes I like to watch anime to really help me think about my experiences and my reactions to things, and how I respond to these different events. It helps me kind of think to myself, like, how would I respond in situations like this? How would others respond to situations like this? And how would I be able to support myself or other people? So I like to watch stuff like this every once in a while, just so I can reflect and be introspective. Yeah. I know, Hana and A Silent Voice destroyed me. I know, they're so very heavy. So I did, have a content warning in the description, and Shiny was so kind as to leave a, content warning in the pinned message. So we're gonna get started in just a bit. But, at any point, if you need to step away or take a quick break, please do so. Don't feel bad if you have to. Do whatever you need to do. I know this is a pretty heavy one, so be sure to take care of yourself. Sang says, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Sang says, I think I can't stay till the end. No worries at all. You'd always join VOD Gang. Hello, VOD Gang. Welcome in. What episode are we on? Do I still have time to set up? Yeah. We're going to start in just about a minute with episode 1. I do have a timer. Yes, of course. We're watching Orange. I'm watching it on Crunchyroll. You can watch it wherever. I don't know what other streaming services have Orange. But we're going to start with episode 1. And if you start a little bit late, you can always sync up with us. the timer here. But let me check my water, coffee check. And then let me get my bagel, and we'll get this party started. I know that the room is blue right now, but it's because the opening frame is blue, if anyone was wondering. Let me also turn off my BGM. Get my bagel out. You know I love my bagels. And then I have a Pop-Tart for once we're a few episodes in. Are we ready? I'm nervous. I'm scared. Because I know I cry a lot. But I'm ready. I'll go ahead and I'll click on go. If you have to start a little bit late, that's okay. You can sync up with our timer here. We'll go ahead and get this party started. You're ready? You're gonna cry with me? Oh, wow. For any new archangels out there, I cry very easily. It's too late to be scared. I mean scared in that I'm not scared of my emotions, but I already know I'm gonna cry. So, let me get a tissue. Hold on. Okay. I'll go ahead and click it on go. I'll do a 3, 2, 1, go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. There it goes. If it's a good cry, it's worth to cry. Yeah! Sometimes you just gotta feel your emotions. You know what I mean? Oh, it's starting. Oh, I was wondering what they're, like, burying. Picture of a girl and... Oh, wow. Ah, okay. So they're digging up like a time capsule, a letter. So they're in their 20s now. In their late 20s. Love letters. You really? Wow, 26. She's so mature. I wonder if I'll have something like this. I've written letters to my future self before. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, that's her younger self. They look happy then. At least they're still, like, hanging out. I'm assuming they're, like, a friend group from high school. I don't know why the opening jump scared me. Oh, wait, I like this opening. It's like an actual video. So I'm assuming most of the stories, like, following them in high school, but the premise is that they're getting together from, like, when they're older. I hope I'll have something like that. Maybe I'll tell my friends we'll get together and write letters to our future selves. And read them. I do one for my birthday every year, if you don't know. Maybe we will see time pass. Maybe! Wow! This is a nice opening. Oh gosh. I already know I'm gonna cry. Oh no. Oh, they look like really good friends. I'm gonna cry. I sure hope nothing bad happens to them. Here we go. I shouldn't have said that. I know something bad's gonna happen, I'm sure. It is a drama, right? Ah! Are the two of them the main... They were, like, looking at each other. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Maybe write with Prism Girls and open a year later. Maybe I'll ask Luto if she wants to write a card. Because I do it for my birthday every year. Maybe I'll ask Iku since we're birthday twins. This upcoming birthday, I'll ask her to write one. Friday. April 6th. That was a month ago. Okay. Oh, the letter! The letter. I'm gonna eat my bagel. From what I know, there is also a supernatural element to this show. So I'm very intrigued as to what it'll be. Oh, her dad knows her so well that she's not gonna make it on time. That's so goofy. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Oh, this music is great. How is it spoilers? It's tagged as supernatural. When you pull up orange on the thing, it'll say drama, romance, supernatural. I think it's part of the premise. The first time in my life I overslept. Oh, wow. Imagine, like, getting to high school and that being your first time you ever overslept. Whoa. The description gives the secrets away. I know. But if it's like something like the description of the genre, I wouldn't count that as a spoiler. Is this it? This is the supernatural bit that they're talking about. Because it's 10 years. Whoa. I forgot to set my alarm clock and oversleep for the first time in my life. That's spooky. Whoa. Oh! Okay. The animation is beautiful. Wow. It's gonna be Kakeru. Look. Like in the letter. Oh my gosh. From Tokyo. Where are they right now? Nagano, okay. Dun dun dun! Oh. He sits next to me. Oh! Oh my gosh. Open mouth surprise face indeed. Oh my gosh. I would be spooked at that point. I would be having like a crisis at that point. I'd be like, someone's trying to mess with me. That is so scary. I would immediately tell somebody. I'd be like, I know this sounds crazy, but hear me out. Chronicle events that are about to happen and the choices I want you to make, so you don't repeat my mistakes. Wow. She's kind of like writing out all of her regrets, things that she wished she did. Wow. Time travel notebook, I know. And welcome to those who just popped in. You want to get caught up? We're only 6 minutes in. Oh, they seem like a good group of friends. I guess you can say it's a future diary. I was literally about to say. It's reminding me of like Mirai Nikki. This is the one day I don't want you to invite Kakeru. Huh? Email. Oh, wow. I wonder what it is about her past that she regrets, that she wants to change so much. Why not? He's a new kid. I would totally invite him. Why not? Oh, I'm like wondering now why. At least it's not a death note. That's true. Oh, wow. Okay. I had a friend when I was younger who would always be reading books. Wow. She wants to romance the cool new dude. Well, if you looked at the opening song, they were like looking at each other the entire time. So my guess is that like they'll get to know each other well. I like her earrings. Oh my gosh. The train. Why is she laughing? Why? Why is that funny? A new friend? Yeah, I think so. She's so funny. Oh my gosh. Did we see Glasses Dude in the future? I think I'm not sure. Like in the opening scene, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I should have paid attention. Oh my gosh. Yeah, come on. Don't make it awkward. For he's laughing. Oh my gosh. That would be my like ultimate goal. As an ENFP, it is like my life goal to like befriend everybody. Not everybody, but I like making people feel welcome. It's like I don't know. It's just it's like part of my who I am as an ENFP. Whenever I meet someone new, if they're a little shy, my goal is to befriend them because I want them to be comfortable. Like when I hung out with Iku, I met Broshi Furi, and like Iku was like, "Oh, he's a little shy." And as soon as she told me that, I said, "That's it. My goal for today is to befriend him." Oh, bread! I love bread. Oh my gosh! Wow. Yeah, it looks like he's having a good time. I'm glad. I don't want him to feel uncomfortable on his first day at a new school. Oh my gosh! Now I want a curry bread. We know you love bread. Oh my gosh! I want curry bread now. Wow. Oh my gosh. They are bread gang too. Oh yeah. Aww. Oh, wow. It looks like they're gonna get along really well. Oh, this music. Oh, I like it. I know. I want a curry bread too, but I have my bagel, so that's good enough. Bagel and cream cheese. That's all you need. This is funky. I like it. Aww. Stop. They're really throwing in this cute montage at the beginning because they know they're gonna throw us for a roller coaster of emotions later. I really like the imagery that they're like showing. This is a really well done montage. Aww. That was so cute. Welcome in. Welcome to the watch party. Aww. Oh, always so bittersweet having to say goodbye after a fun day. Aww. Aww. I'm so glad he already made friends on his first day of school. That makes me happy. Oh, wow. That's kind of scary, though. Not gonna lie. The whole diary thing. Did anyone keep a diary when they were younger? I feel like I tried it for a little bit, but I just couldn't keep up with it. Mm-mm. Uh-oh. I would tell somebody. That's the thing about like these anime protagonists. I would be a terrible anime protagonist because I would immediately tell somebody. Like I know this sounds crazy, but hear me out. Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. Maybe he got lost. I'm scared. No! Already? It's episode 1. What happened? Oh no. For some time after his first day at school? Why? Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Ah. Yeah, you didn't. I wonder if she'll like go back in time. You kept a diary when you were in the hospital once, but it was more of a medical thing. Ah, I see. Like how you're physically doing. Uh, walkie terminate. Okay. Accept the pinch hitter request. Wow. Oh, no, wait. No, wait, stop. Wow, this is only the first episode. Oh, wow. Is the Kagura's a ghost like in Mass Effect? Could you imagine? Maybe did he already like transfer schools or something? Oh! He's here, he's here. Look, he's here. He's not a Mass Effect ghost. Oh! Oh my gosh, he's already ditching after the first day of school. Oh, truancy! I know, it's so fast-paced. Like, she's already said, like, I love him. Like, wow. I feel like in normal romance anime, you have to wait like the whole season before you get that. He's a delinquent. He's a truant. Oh, here we go. Sports. Yeah, the manga probably was slower paced, huh? Oh. But now I would have... See, at that point, I would be wondering, it's like, do I love him because, like, I fell in love with him naturally, or because the letter told me I fell in love with him? Dun-da-dum. Something to think about. I wonder how long it was that he was out of class. What's she thinking about? She's probably thinking about the letter. Wow. Me too, buddy. The guy... A week? Okay, that's not too bad. Didn't miss... That's not too much school to miss. No. Oh, no. Relatable content. I feel like I'd be a little too anxious to be like, hi, I need a new size. Wow. I wish I could play soccer. I'm not really a sports person. Oh! Me, relatable content. Not good at soccer. Oh, the softball. They're starting. Wouldn't you want to do the opposite of what Diary told you to do? Yeah, honestly, I'd be like, who are you to tell me what to do with my life, Diary? Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Uh-oh, here we go. Uh-oh, here we go. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh! Do it. Come on. Oh, I wonder, she's probably gonna do it. Because she already didn't pay attention to the other one. Oh, here we go. What if she accepts it and the outcome is a lot worse than the original outcome? Because you never know what's gonna happen. Get called out. Bon. I'm also a bit afraid. No! Come on! Listen. Oh, wow. Wow, what a nice guy. That's a lie. But he's helping her out, so it's okay. He's trying to, give her some space. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't hold it against her. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. What's gonna happen? I feel like, is it gonna affect something big? Like, does she get bullied because of it? Like, I'm wondering why she regrets it so much. Because, oh, here we go. And the timeline changes. Oh my gosh. I feel like she's also gonna get together with Kakeru. Oh, by the way, speculation is okay, but if you've seen this before, please avoid spoilers. Because if this is your first time watching and you're also speculating what'll happen, that's what I'm doing too, so that's okay. Oh, she did it. What? Oh yeah, I'm just a general warning out there. I'm putting out there for anyone who just popped in. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Go, run! Go, come on, run! I know your shoes are not the right size. She's walking. She knows she won. She knows she got it. Wow. Oh, there he is. Wow. That's so sweet. Ambulance here. Oh, ouch. Ow. Ooh, ouch. Real. Wow, I like that. Wow, look at these Adidas. I have the same shoe. No, ma'am. Please, don't just endure it. That's your feet. You get hurt. Oh. Relatable content. Relatable content. No, ma'am, please. Value yourself more. Ah. Ah. No, don't do that. Because then it just compounds. Oh, wow. I'm gonna write this down. I don't always write stuff down when I'm watching anime, but sometimes I'll think about stuff. Oh. You know what? My guess is that she falls in love with him and she regrets not telling him. That's my guess. Wow! That's so sweet. And welcome in. Yes, we are watching Orange. You can get synced up if you want. Welcome in to those who just popped in. Piggyback ride, please. That would be nice, since her feet are still hurting. Wow! Does it mean 10 years in the future I have one less regret now? Ah! Oh! Huh? Oh! Oh! Wait, what? Flowers? Oh! Wait! Because that's not... Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Is he... Maybe I'm reading too far into this. Don't let it slip away from you. Wait! Hold on, speculation. These regrets with you for the rest of your life. Oh, stop. No. I already want to cry. Wait, I can... Just that one letter. Just like told me everything I think is gonna happen. I need to journal about this. I feel like this is gonna be one of those like I wish I could have done something. And sometimes, you know, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry so hard. I already want to cry right now. So for those who weren't able to pick it up, because sometimes the subtitles go pretty fast, but basically, like, I think what happened was, I'm gonna stop this timer since we're gonna switch episodes anyway. I think so they said Kakeru is no longer with us, and the guy in the future was like, these flowers are for Kakeru. So I think at some point in the past, Kakeru had passed away, and her regret is that she felt like she couldn't do enough to prevent that from happening. And I think that's like her regret. I know, so sad. I'm really intrigued though to see how they talk about it, because I've obviously not to that degree, but I feel like we've all had, at least for me, I've had, again, not to this degree, where I feel like, oh, I wish I could have helped this person differently, or like I wish I could have done more to change something. And I'm interested to see how that'll affect, you know, her, because I feel like I think it's part of like the whole like caretaker fatigue, you know. I'll talk a little bit while I set up for the next episode, because as someone who always like tries to always do the absolute 100% best thing or say the right things that people need to hear or people want to hear when I'm helping them. Sometimes I think to myself, like post, conversation, I think, I wish I had said this differently, or like, I wish I knew exactly what I should have said. Like, I wish I could have handled that more carefully. And that like weighs in my mind. And that like weighs me down. So I'm intrigued to see how she handles it and how she talks herself through it, because then I'll like apply that to my own thinking. You know what I mean? But does the timeline change when she changes action? That's what I'm thinking too. Because maybe, like, I think maybe the lesson will be like, it'll end up the same no matter what. And so she shouldn't like regret, or I don't know, because sometimes I think to myself, like, oh, if only I had done this better, or if only I had been more capable, things would be different. But sometimes, sometimes things are out of your control. And, you were able to do your best with what you had. You know what I mean? You were able to do your best with the information that you had, and like with, I don't know. We'll have to see. We're only on episode 1. I'm already speculating. All right, I'm going to give a quick 3, 2, 1 countdown, and we'll get this party started. If you change what you did back then, would you still be the same person you are now? That's also true, right? Because I'm not like a huge, like, in retrospect, it's kind of like, I don't like romanticize struggle, right? There's a difference between romanticizing like bad things that happen in your life, right? But I think that's different from like, oh, the things that I experienced and things that I struggled with made me who I am today. You know what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes people like romanticize things like, oh, like struggle builds character. And I feel like that's very different. Like I wouldn't want to wish that on somebody. I wouldn't want to wish that on my past self. But it is because of the struggles that I have had in the past that I've become who I am today. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Because like if I'm reading a book and I think, oh yeah, struggles build character. Like that's just writing. But it's different if you like apply it to real life. I'm rambling, but you know what I mean? I feel like that's part of the experience, right? You kind of just have to think about and go through all these thoughts that you have when you're watching something. And it might not always be super coherent. It's just a good thing to get these conversations started. Rita rambles. I know. That's why I love media like this, because it gets me thinking. And sometimes like they'll just ramble on and on. And thank you for the super sticker saying, oh, coffee check. Oh my goodness. Alex says, if we took all of the ifs of our lives and regretted them, we wouldn't be ourselves. Exactly, because I feel like then you'd constantly be paralyzed by the thought of like, oh, like what happens if I make this choice or that choice? Sometimes you just gotta make it. And I think it all harkens back to Mass Effect, right? I love that idea of like, sometimes like even if there's a clear, like more correct choice, sometimes in the moment, you have like certain emotions and like you maybe you won't be able to think straight. Maybe you're scared, maybe you're sad, and you may not make the 100% right choice, but at least you made the choice. And you have to, at least you weren't paralyzed by fear. And I don't know, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish I had done that instead. But I did things and I made choices with what I had at the time, and well, I'll progress in the future and deal with it as it happens. And no worries. Thanks for stopping by. If anyone's just popping in or heading out for now, we're going to go ahead and start episode 2. I'll do a quick countdown. I'll give a 3, 2, 1, go. And we'll get started. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. 10 years. And then I wonder at what point in the timeline it occurred. I'm sure she's wondering that herself. The choice might not always be right, but the best as it can be at that time. Exactly. We're not all infallible. Obviously, you can make educated choices, right? To a certain degree, we should know what's the most responsible choice given the information at the time. But we're not robots, right? We can't always make the 100% right choice. Do we skip or not skip the intro? I would skip the intro, but the timer. because I just have a timer going, so we can't skip intros. So maybe we'll spend some of moving forward, the intro and the outro will be our discussion time. Yeah. We are not perfect machines, we are humans, we make mistakes. Exactly. Like, obviously, to some degree, you should be expected to have, tact and, like a certain understanding. But, people grow up in different places. People have different experiences. People are socialized differently. People have different, I guess, like, maybe you're extroverted or introverted. Maybe you're not as, like, socially adept, and maybe you're not even able to have that level of tact, right? But I don't know. I feel like you should always go into a situation with, like, that sort of, try to have that sort of understanding. And maybe you can always have it, like, right away initially. But sometimes, like, when I'm reflecting on an experience or an interaction, I'll try to bring in more of that, I guess, context. Because you can't like scan all the context in the moment, right? But that's what reflection is about. The bread buying party? Oh, okay, so if you didn't catch that, his mom didn't make him lunch. And she, like, was gonna offer to make him lunch, but she didn't. So I think she's gonna offer him to make him lunch. Exactly. It's not easy to adjust all the time. Yeah. Well, I think, because I think people forget that empathy kind of goes both ways, right? Because whenever you're interacting with someone, you obviously want to be empathetic, right? You want to be kind, and you want to, treat others with, like, kindness. I don't want to ramble, but, whenever you receive interaction, maybe it's a negative interaction. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, oh, maybe you're just having a bad day. Or maybe you don't know that what you just said to me, like, hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? That's why I have my 24-hour rule. If somebody I know says something to me that it's hurtful, I have to respond in 24 hours with, like, letting them know, like, hey, like, I know you probably didn't mean it this way, but when you said this, it hurt my feelings. And then I clear out any, that's my 24-hour rule. And it's really like helped a lot. Like, if I'm, like, in group projects or something. Oh, aw, sweet. Aw, how sweet. It is very handy, because sometimes I'll get in my own head, like, maybe I'm thinking about it too much, like, maybe I'm overthinking it, maybe I'm just overreacting, but that, I feel like that, really, it undermines my feelings, right? So I shouldn't do that. Like, I should feel how I feel, and, like, I should handle it with respect to my feelings, but also giving the other person the benefit of the doubt. Uh-oh. The button fell. You're late to the watch along? No worries, Hafizu. I can do a quick, recap since we're already in episode 2. So, long story short, she's getting letters from her future self about her regrets in high school. And Kakeru, that guy with the black hair, is no longer with them 10 years later, for whatever reason. So that's the recap. I hope that's a good recap. That's a good reel. You should use that. Yeah, I highly recommend it, because sometimes I get in my own head about, am I overreacting to things? But it's a great way to, like, clear the air and also give respect to your own feelings. Girls only activity. Girls night. Rita, I have something to say. You make me feel invincible, really? And that makes me happy. I'm happy to hear that. I am a support character. Who needs a power buff? My ult is ready. Noted, thanks. I'm glad my recap was helpful. Soccer. Maybe I'll try soccer again sometime. Spam the ult. Oh, Reynana has their hand raised for the ult. Okay, let me use it right now. Go! Does he not have PE clothes yet? I feel like it's been a couple of weeks. Somebody somebody let him borrow some PE clothes. Somebody speculated that she was gonna be the one with him. I could see that. But I already forgot the main girl's name. She has a partner in the future. Oh, that's gonna be an important character. Did you see that? They like focused on her. Yeah, I can see it. I see what you mean now. Somebody was speculating that she was gonna get with him. Oh, maybe she regrets having, like, maybe she had like a argument with the other girl. And then she regrets that. We'll buff Rita and Rita buffs back. It's a chain reaction. That's why we're a great team. Me and the Archangels. Oh! Aww. They just want him to be included. What if it wasn't a partner, just a friend? I was speculating that it was a partner because they were also holding like a child who had the same hair, so I was assuming. But you're right. Maybe. Oh, he's gonna be a substitute. Why is she looking like that? 1 minute later, 2 minutes, 3. Interesting. Oh, they're having a bro moment. They're having a really long bro moment. Maybe they get together. Wow, they had 8 minutes to decide. That's fair. Take as much time as you need. Wow! Aww. Almost 10 minutes to answer. That's fair. At least he took his time to think about it. This anime is about romance and time travel. It looks like it. I don't know if it's time travel, but it's like there is a time aspect. Aw, that's so sweet. Oh. The kill. Wow, they said giant size. The West. Hand holding for 8 minutes. I know, I feel like my hands would get sweaty. I have very huggy friends, but I don't really have like hand-holdy friends. Wow. That was nice. I'm glad he joined the soccer club. Arm locking friends? Oh yeah. Yeah, I absolutely do have arm locky friends. It's fun getting to walk around with sometimes we have to be careful because sometimes we'll all like lock arms and you have to be careful that we're like not blocking the walkways. I know, we have to be very careful about that. But like we'll look around occasionally to make sure that there's no one else on the sidewalk, and then we'll all lock arms. Oh, here we go. Regret him not making lunch. I want to give Kakiro a homemade lunch on the 24th. Okay. When a group takes up the entire sidewalk. Exactly. So like I like to make sure that there's no one else around if we do group arm locking on the sidewalk. Because I don't want to be a bother to anybody. What about the cuddle puddles? I only do that with my sisters. Sometimes if I'm just like hanging out and like laying down on the floor, sometimes like me and my friends will all just like lie down on the floor. Yeah. We'll just like all be lying down on the floor on our phones. And occasionally we'll laugh and show each other like TikToks. But for the most part, with my friends, I like go out to the park or we'll all get like lunch or something. We're usually very like moving and grooving people, but sometimes we'll all lay on the ground and parallel scroll through TikTok or something, or play video games. Floor gang, oh yeah. Do your friends also sing as you walk with locked arms? It depends like which of my friends. Because some of my friends are like quieter. Like I have one friend and she loves music theater and she will absolutely join me in song if I start singing. Yeah, the time has come. Oh my gosh. There's this one quote from Snow White with the red hair. I thought was really cute, and like Shirayuki's. Oh wait, this might be a spoiler. Someone who is well known to Shirayuki goes, "That's how youth should be, in love," and I thought that was really cute. Wow. Perhaps. Oh, interesting. Oh, class, food. Oh, she's thinking about it. Wow, I like how they portray that. How like it's on her mind throughout the entire day. The mom knew. I know. It's so cute. Yeah, she can't stop thinking about it now. It's very thoughtful of her to make that, knowing that he doesn't have a lunch. Come on, do it. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. Wow. Wow. Oh. 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 Aw. Mm-hmm. Wow, I can't believe we're only on episode 2. I feel like so much has happened already. Oh. You can tell she likes spending time with him. Oh, here we go. Oh! Come on, reveal it. Oh, that's sweet. She's like, no, it's my secret. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh no, misunderstandings. He's gonna take that the wrong way. He's gonna be like, oh, she doesn't like being around me. But in actuality, she had the lunch. Indeed. 24-hour rule, come on. Clear up the misunderstanding. Maybe it's just my anxieties, but I would immediately clarify that. Because it would stick in my, it would bother me so much that he got the wrong idea. Wow. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, there she is, there she is. She's thinking. Is she gonna do it? Oh, she's gonna do it. Oh my gosh, she's running, she's running. Wow, oh my gosh, they're walking. Do it! Come on, you guys are walking home. He knows. He looked at him and he knew. Bro code, right there. Oh, he knows something's up. Just do it. She's already, yeah, she's changing time. Oh. What do you think? Oh my gosh. Here we go. I wonder how this will progress. Because it's interesting knowing that we know what's gonna happen already at the end, but we don't know like everything in between. Really interesting. Good wingman, right? Aw, they're getting to know each other. This is so sweet. Saturday mood. I know it's good for Saturday mood. Your hobby is housework. Oh, if only that were me. That would make my life so much easier. Wow. This is it. I wonder what's gonna happen. Just give him the lunch. You worked so hard on it. And thanks for stopping by, Sal. He wants to get to know you. This is so sweet. Oh yeah, he's a gamer. Hmm. Aw, and it's flowing really well, the conversation. Oh, here we go. We get to finally understand why he went away. Oh. I'm speculating now. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. No. Oh my gosh, he shouldn't be sorry. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh. Wow. I hope is he okay? Oh. that that wow. Wow. I feel like contextually now, like that must really mean a lot to him, especially after. Oh wow. Cause cause didn't one of the friends just say like, "Oh, your mom doesn't make you lunch?" And I'm pretty sure they didn't mean anything by that, but oh, oh, I'm gonna cry. I already want to cry. Lollipop moment. I'm gonna cry. That probably meant a lot to him. I'm gonna cry. I'm already crying. No, stop. He's gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Wait, I'm already crying. That probably really meant a lot to him. Oh my gosh. Because I've had those moments where like someone will do something like small, like relatively small, like they wouldn't think that it's anything like out of the ordinary, but because of like things that were happening or like things that I had experienced, like it was more of a big deal for me. And I know how that feels. And I feel like that would really mean a lot to him. Yeah. See, okay, so now she's carrying the child. So I think they're the parents of that child. Even just a kind gesture means a lot. Yeah, like you never know what's going on in somebody's life. See? Oh! Okay. Oh, so she gets together with Sua. Maybe? Or maybe he was just being a good friend and carrying the baby. I would totally love to babysit my friends' kids. If they ever decide to have kids. Wow. Oh my gosh, the little bear hood. So cute. An accident? Oh. Knowing that he could be saved. Oh, and she just read that letter. Oh. That's a lot. That's a lot to have to deal with. Oh my gosh. I already want to cry. Like, oh my God. Wow. You really never know, like, what's going on in someone's life. Wow. That's why I always try my best to give people the benefit of the doubt. And like I said, like, we're not 100%, right? Like, we're not always going to be, we're not infallible, right? Like, you sometimes you won't have like the emotional bandwidth to be able to like be there for someone like that. But if I notice that someone's having a bad day and I have like the bandwidth to, I will try. And I think that's all, that's what matters, is that you try to be there for people. I think that's the beauty of connection, right? I think I remember I was working like a fast food a fast food, place, and I noticed this lady had like, she looked a little bit like tired and like a little like, I don't want to, how do I say this with tech? I don't want to say roughed up, but she looked like she was really like, wasn't super like prim and proper, not really cleaned up. And she had like a couple of bags with her, like a lot of bags. And it looked like she was having a tough time. And, she was like carrying her stuff. And like, she came up to the cash register and she just ordered a small meal. And so I thought, hey, like, let me pay for it, because she looked like she was really having a tough time. And so I paid for it. And she sat down, and when I was going to clean the tables, she had left a message, and she was saying like, oh, I was actually, let me stop the timer. And she was saying, I actually just got like kicked out of my home. And like, I know it was only like $4, but that really meant a lot to me, because I'm really struggling with money now, because I'm also looking for a new place to stay. And like, it, I don't know, because like I didn't even know who she was, and I'd never seen her after that. But something about that, like, very human, like, connection, right? Because I can't always do stuff like that, but you know, and I've had stuff like that happen to me, and I just think to myself, like, if I was in that situation, what would I need that day? And I'm just glad that I was able to help out. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the next episode in just a bit. So let me get set up for the next one. But yeah. The ending song is a strong final dagger to that segment. I know! Second episode. I know it. I know it. We're only 2 episodes in, and I'm already like teared up already. Oh, I'm not gonna be ready. Oh, but what do you all think so far? 2 episodes in. Thoughts? I'm curious. I'm so curious. Okay, let's play this next episode. I'll give it 3, 2, 1, go. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Your kokoro is brokoro. Oh my gosh. My kokoro is also breaking. He quits the club. Oh gosh. I hope it's not. Gosh. I think he actually does want to be part of the soccer club. I wonder when we get to professional soccer member is over. I wonder what like the promise is. Like, why did he promise his mom that he wouldn't join a club? Like, I'm very curious about that. Now, so kind that she's doing her best to save her friend's life. Yeah, like, you know, of course he would want to, change negative outcomes. But I hope she doesn't put it like all on herself. You know what I mean? I hope she doesn't get to this whole thing where like, oh, because I didn't do something, it's all my fault that it happened this way. Like, I think it's very noble that she wants to change what had happened, but I just hope she doesn't take it too hard. You know what I mean? Like, maybe reach out to your friends. Maybe not tell them about the whole time travel thing, but tell them, like, what you're worried about. Like, hey, I think that, obviously, there's a degree of, like, privacy. You don't want to tell them what happened. Like, what he said is probably very private, and you want to keep that to yourself. But maybe you could be like, hey, I'm trying to, bring Kakeru more into club activities. Like, let's try to invite him out to, like, a lunch or something. Like, I hope she just doesn't put that entire burden on herself. Yeah. And thanks for stopping by, Jelly Lines. Yeah, at least a friend you trust, right? Because you don't want to make a big deal out of it. I feel like that would make him uncomfortable, right? Because to some degree, it is private business. And he entrusted that private information with her. But, I just hope she doesn't put too much on herself. I feel like, yeah. In caretaking for other people, like your friends or family, you also should look out for yourself as well. I think people tend to forget that. Because, to some degree, caretaking is a certain level of self-sacrifice. But that one saying where you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of others, you wouldn't drive a car if it's broken down, right? You gotta fix the car before you can drive it around and drive other people, right? Dum dum. Ooh, half day. Wow. I would still bring food, just a snack. Wait. Okay. Uh-huh. Wow. Oh, wow. Champions. Okay, are they recapping all of the stuff that has happened already? Or are they, like, going back in time again? Oh! That's funny. Oh! Silly, goofy. Oh, I like the soundtrack. I love strings. What's happening? What are they doing? What is happening? Oh, they're so silly. Oh my gosh. It reminds me of all the goofy stuff I used to do in school. Like, we would just be silly. I remember one time, like, well, I'm trying to think of goofy stuff. We did, like, a prank, but it was a very harmless prank. It was, like, an end of the year sort of thing. And we had a teacher who we were all very close to. It was, like, our orchestra director. And so we printed out a bunch of photos of his face, and we put it all around the room. It was so funny. But I love doing goofy stuff. What were they doing? I'm confused. Wow, look at the bread shop. Wow, so cute. Oh, because I'm a giant. Yade, yade. Wow. Oh, something else is gonna happen, isn't it? Yeah, because see, all these good stuff are happening. And if I know how dramas work, they can't, you can't rest for too long. Oh, that's so sweet. I was at the store the other day and I was like on my phone because I was looking at my list of things I needed to buy, and I was walking and I'm pretty good at like, for the most part, like if it's just a quick look at my phone for a couple of seconds, I'm pretty good at like looking at where I'm going. So I wasn't gonna run into anything, but a staff member of the store had like come up next to me, and he was like going in the same direction as I was, so I wasn't like, whatever. And he just goes, look up, look up, look up. And he thought that was really silly. That made me laugh. Because I was already looking, but I think he was just there just in case. Oh, here we go, a favor. Oh. Aww. Has anyone done that before, given wake-up calls? 5, wow. That's a lot to ask of somebody. Wow. That's the thing about futures. You never know what you'll get. Exactly. You can't predict everything. If somebody asked me to wake them up at 5, I would do it. I'd be like, wow, I can't believe someone trusted me to ask. Oh, here we go. Her future self didn't say anything about that, aside from like what happens. I wonder how she feels about that. Because she ends up with Sua. Oh, wow. I feel like she's gonna start thinking to herself, like, oh, did I settle for somebody else? But I don't like that idea. Because I feel like I've seen like other dramas where they like, oh, they settle for somebody else. But love is an interesting thing. So I don't know. So he says, what? So basically, she had fallen for Kakeru. But they've been interspersing like future clips of them, and it looks like she married and had a kid with Sua. So there's like a little bit of a disconnect. But I think like, people move on, people change, love finds a way. Because then at some point she fell in love with Sua instead of Kakeru. So I wonder, I'm like trying to piece everything together. Is her future self trying to, I'm wondering. Because like I think I've seen like, I don't think I've watched this show, but I saw this show and the premise was like, what would have, how would my future be different now if like I like confessed or something to this person instead? And I feel like that, I don't think that would undermine the love that she has for Sua, but like sometimes you would just think like, how would things change? Oh, imagine how, wow. I don't know how he's able to do that. So, wow. Wow. He was like, that's all I needed to know. And welcome in to the Watchalong. How do they ask this question so casually? I feel like if I ever wanted to ask that to somebody, I'd have to like make up some whole like Kaguya love is war convoluted way to ask. Wow. Even like it doesn't have to be questions like that. But like I feel like any like personal question that I ask, I always have to think of some like convoluted love is war type way to ask. Because I always feel like it's like, oh, I don't want to ask too personal of a question. No! Wow. Oop, indeed. Oh! Oh, oh man. Oh my gosh, he has to write down the order. I can't. Oh my gosh, two lines of subtitles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm like trying to keep up with both conversations. Because usually when they put like subtitles like that, it's like, oh, no, endure too much, it'll be your loss. Like, there's definitely some element of like self-sacrifice, but I feel like you need to look out for yourself too. Because I feel like I fall into that trap sometimes too, where I think like, I don't want to bother anyone too much, right, with my like problem. So like, if I can endure it to some degree, I will. But you know, that's what friends are for, right? And understandably, like sometimes your friends might not have like the emotional bandwidth to handle. Whoa, here we go. Wow. Volume up. Uh-oh, indeed. Oh, that's a little different. Oh, dot, dot, dot. Because I think he likes her, but he doesn't know if she feels the same way. Wow. Imagine being able to see through trees. Right? A nice superpower. That camera zoom was sus. I know! I think so. Because the way that he, like, responded, I feel like he was, like, reluctant. Like, there you go, there you go. Lend him a pencil and eraser. Hmm. Interesting. It's like she knew, huh? Interesting. Oh. Oh! I wonder why. I wonder why she feels it's unfair. Is it because she knows? Like, she knows the future and she feels like she has an advantage? Okay. Oh, okay. What's the next part of the sentence? Oh my gosh. Take off. Oh, is there a message? Oh, maybe it's a message she didn't see until a lot later in life. Oh my gosh, stop. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Stop, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I already know I'm gonna cry. Oh, stop. It's gonna say I love you. It's gonna say I love you. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Or it's another very difficult message. Tell him I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry right now. But why would he put it in such a... Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. It's a letter. Oh, wow. Come on, girl. Come on. Be true to your feelings. Oh, here we go. The suspense. I know. What? So basically, on the back of the list of drinks that he was gonna get for everyone, he asked her if he should go out with her. No! Why did you leave it in his shoes? What if he doesn't see it? Like how you didn't see the eraser thing. Oh no. He didn't see the message, did he? Oh my gosh. Oh, the suspense, the suspense. Oh, come on. Did you see your shoes? Uh-oh. Oh, she's happy. Okay. Oh no. He didn't see the message. Unless she said yes. Didn't see the shoe. He wasn't wearing the shoes. Sua knows. Sua knows, though. Wow. What a real one. Oh my gosh. Ah! Stop. I'm gonna cry. Oh. Don't give me that. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh. Oh! Wow. Oh, and he saw it. I'm gonna cry. I already want to cry. Oh, I could use a bread hug right now. I can. Oh my gosh. I want to cry. I want to cry so bad. I know it. It's just a show. It's just a show, but still. Oh my gosh. Like, if this happened to me, I would be so devastated. I'd feel so sad. I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh, that's 4 days ago. I wonder if they'll have an entry for May 6th. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Poor girl. Oh my gosh. There's your orange juice. Mm-hmm. No! It's okay. Just cry it out. Oh gosh. No. No. The letter, the letter. We're back. We're back. In the present. Oh! That's rude. That letter was prophetic. See, I knew it! Yeah. It's funny. Gravy train. What's that? Is it a train where they serve you gravy? It just doctor. Ah! Oh my gosh. Stop. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, this would hurt my heart. Oh my gosh, it's gonna hurt my heart. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. What if? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, stop, stop. That's funny. That's silly. Oh. Oh, I'm glad they were close. That makes me happy. Oh, stop. Oh, oh, I'm gonna cry. Stop. The rules of comedy. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh, why is he saying it like he? Oh, why do you say you all are rather than like we all are? No. Oh no! Stop. My fear was correct. That's oh. Yeah. No. No. God. No. 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 Yeah. No! Stop. I'm gonna cry. I say as I'm already tearing up. Ah. I'm just I'm just worried that this idea of I I wish we could have done something will consume her thoughts too much. You know what I mean? Like I don't I feel like, they're all still living with the grief of Kakeru's loss. And I feel like maybe they're still trying to come to terms with it. Gosh. Because it's normal, right, to feel like, oh, I wish I could have done something. But if it's getting to the point where it's preventing you from, like, moving on, gosh. This is so sad. I know we're barely in episode 3. This is crazy. I would have, oh my gosh. Wow. I'm wondering how they'll move on together. I think I'm very, because there's remembering your lost loved ones, right? But there's also, you also have to balance, that with moving on from the grief, right? Because you can't have it prevent you from your future, right? Gosh, it's hard to let go. And I think there's that balance between honoring the past and letting it control your future, right? Because you can honor your past and you know look back on it, but you can do that without letting it control your future, right? Like control all of your. Oh, I need to pause. Let's get set up. I don't know, does that make sense? Exactly, for the sake of the one who passed you. I'm sure they wouldn't want you to be consumed by your past all the time. Yeah, can relate to that a lot. Yeah, it makes sense it makes soon very much. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see where it takes us, because I feel like there's still a lot of holes left. We're already on episode 4. That's crazy. Makes sense soon. No, it makes sense very much. Oh, I see. Time for episode. No, it's okay. Me too. Coffee check if you have coffee. I'm gonna put my bagel away. It's a little bit cold now. I'm gonna eat my Pop-Tart. I'll eat my bagel later when I'm doing some errands. Here we go. We'll take a quick minute break and get everyone caught up. Does anyone need a recap? Any questions in the meantime? While I take a quick snack break. It's a little rough. It's either live with it or let them live with it. Coffee check and good time with Rita and Bread Gang too. Yeah! How's everyone doing? Friendly reminder, please do check the pin message. There are some heavy themes in this one, so if at any point you need to take a break, walk away for a little bit, that's okay. You want a recap? Absolutely. So basically, the story is there is a girl named Naho, and she's been getting letters from herself in the future, telling her about all of her regrets from high school, telling her to like do things differently. And one of the biggest things is Kakeru, because he is no longer with them in 10 years in the future. And the prevailing thought was that it was an accident, and they had just come to the realization that it was probably not an accident that they lost him, because in the letters that they wrote to themselves in the future, he didn't write anything about himself, implying that he knew that he wasn't going to be there with them 10 years in the future. For whatever reason. Again, we don't know the full story yet. But the current dilemma is that she had fallen in love with Kakeru in high school, and her future self had told her to be true to her feelings, but she wasn't able to make it in time, and he ended up dating somebody else, is the most recent letter. So time travel is possible. 10% possible. I feel like the way they did it, though, I think it's still very, as unrealistic as time travel is, I think it really plays on the idea, because a lot of us think to ourselves, what if I did something differently, right? I feel like that's something a lot of people struggle with like not being able to move on from past mistakes. Like, oh, I wish I could have done that differently. I wish I could have done that better. And it kind of plays into that. Like, what if you could have changed things? Would that have changed anything in the future? Would you have felt any better? Was there really anything you could have done? Like, I'm intrigued to see how they play into it. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you all a 3, 2, 1, go, and we'll start this episode. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wow. No. 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 Wow. Oh. You can tell the grandma's really happy that Kakeru had lots of friends, if she was able to remember them. Oh, gosh. That answered your question. That's fair. Wow. I'm snacking on my Pop-Tart, by the way. I wonder where this episode will take us. Oh, it's a Pop-Tart. Sorry, not popcorn. Did I say popcorn? My bad. Can the culture change or be slightly better version of the story plays a lot of what if and regret? Yeah! Like I said, I think it's really interesting because, like I said earlier, I think we all can relate to the whole idea of like, what if I had done this differently? And sometimes like that thought can really consume you. If you're not careful, right? You might be, your every waking thought or your behaviors might be affected. Like your day-to-day activities might be affected if you're constantly thinking about your regrets. And I think it plays into that. Like, what if you could change the past? I think it's a really good way of like having you think about if, these thoughts of like regret. Because sometimes if you don't know how to think about the feelings that you have, you tend to get stuck. Which is why I like having shows that kind of like guide you through thinking, right? Because if you don't know how to kind of guide yourself through that, like, why is it unhealthy that I'm like thinking about this so much? Or like how will my relationship with my feelings and my past keep me from moving on in the future? And I think having like media like this that kind of like guides you through that, like maybe I can't, I'm having trouble thinking about it myself, but watching other people go through it kind of helps me guide my thinking process, if that makes sense. Because maybe the things that happen in the show aren't exactly what happened to me, but there's a lot of like applicable thoughts you could have. Mm-hmm. It's the break now. Mm. Phew. Mm. She's like, it's in the name. Mm. Hey, if you have a job that you love, don't work a day in your life. Yeah, pairs, they'll have matching ones. You've never had matching outfits with your friends? I think I've only had one. For like an event. What? Rice fish? I've never... Oh, look at them. Loaches. I mean, I would still like text him like, hey, buddy, how's it going? Oh, he's thinking Golden Week special. Oh, they're on a date. Oh, he looks preoccupied. Wow. My initial thought was, oh, he looks happy, but I'm wondering how much he's masking, if at all. Maybe he really is happy, but you know, wow. Oh, this is where they had their real talk. He saw it. He read it. Yeah, same. Like, you can't always have a smile on your face, right? So, can't always expect him to be smiling when he's happy. But just given the context, I feel like maybe he's thinking about things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know. I'm wondering what will happen next, too. Oh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ah. Well, that's when you, like, have that conversation with people. I mean, that could be platonic. Like, that boundary can be clearly set. That makes sense, though. Oh. Wow. You should ask him if he got the note. That would bother me, not knowing about the note. I would ask him. Too much anxiousness. I'd be too anxious. Oh. Teenage life is rough. That's fair. Like, she seems like a nice girl, though. Like, I don't think it's going to be one of those, like, oh, are you going after my man kind of thing. I think, I think she just likes him. I don't think it'll be that kind of drama. Isn't it a bit weird for a guy having a girlfriend to have another girl wake him up? Well, that's when you say, like, oh, yeah, I have, that there was a previous arrangement. And if they really are uncomfortable about it, then he could just be like, oh, hey. He could tell his girlfriend, like, hey, can you wake me up? And if you're not comfortable with that, another one of my friends is already waking me up. Like, is that okay? I don't know. I feel like I would just say it. I would just be like, you let me know if it makes you uncomfortable, and I'll stop doing it. Otherwise, one of my friends is already waking me up, giving me an alarm clock. So, I don't know. I guess that makes sense, though. If only it was that easy. Yeah, exactly. Because that's not the assumption, right? Mm. Ooh, music. Because that's how it'd be in the ideal world, right? But of course, that's the implication. But that's when you're just like, oh no, no, you shouldn't stop being friends with him. Maybe it's hard for her though to like deal with her feelings. But like, if it's weird for you, then I would just ask like, hey, I know you're dating someone now, so it might be weird if I kept giving like calling you. So should I keep calling you in the morning? Like, would that be weird? Because he was just like, oh, why didn't you like call me? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my anxieties. Like being like not fulfilling arrangements that I make with people gives me anxiety. Look at how he's messing with the plastic. Saying says, I don't think the relationship will go long. We'll see. Maybe, because maybe as it stands right now, he obviously is like not fully invested in this because I feel like he's still preoccupied with that letter. But who knows? Maybe they'll get to know each other and make memories. We'll see. You never know. Wow. Sports. Just have to wish for the best at this point. Yeah, true. And I wonder, what is the best at this point? Well, the best would be for Kakeru to be okay, but, you know, rich and smooth cafe ole. I like her phone. Yeah, she doesn't seem like a bad person at all. I'm glad they're not like painting her like that though. Like, because a lot of times people would just paint the love rival as like evil, but she's just a girl in love. That's funny. Ah, he should ask her about it. They should talk. They should talk. Like, hey, I actually did see your letter. Or she should ask, like, hey, did you see my letter? But I know it's tough sometimes to confront things like that. Oh, montage. What are they montaging? Homework? I will avoid him a number of times. Okay. When Kakedo calls out to you, please answer him. Real! They need to talk it out. They need to, like, clear up some misunderstandings. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just start talking to him. I think, I don't, I think it'd be beneficial for the other girl as well. Because even though she likes him, even though Ueda likes him, you know, I think being honest to her about how he actually feels would be merciful to her. You don't want to like, you know what I mean? Like you don't want her to make her feel like she's in like a very committed two-way relationship. But in actuality, he's kind of like in between. Reading is a bit too speedy. Yeah, I know the montage. It it was a bit hard trying to piece all the words together. Here we go. Come on! I think it would be beneficial for all parties if you cleared this out. But easier said than done. No! Yeah! No! I feel like she knows something is up too. Maybe she'll say something. Yeah, wrong time, wrong moment, gosh. Because you don't want to say that in front of the girlfriend. Ah. Doing everything you can. Oh, gosh. Sometimes things don't work out. Exactly. That would be very awkward if that all occurred in front of that. Exactly. I guess she's just fighting hard. Can't she, like, text him, like, hey, whenever you're free? Because I feel like she always keeps finding him whenever he's around Ueda. Well, because obviously, because they're at school. Oh my gosh, she's right in front of you. Come on. Oh. 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 Oh, that was the trigger for the fight. Oh my god. And they haven't talked in so long for him to say that. I wonder. Oh wow, wait, stop. Oh my gosh. Well, they haven't been talking for a while. And like I think that they hadn't been talking for a while and his first words to her in a long time was bye. And given that we know the context, like I I don't know. Like I get it. Maybe like oh god. Come on. What if he knows? What if he also knows? What if he's also getting letters? What if he? So I think my stream went offline for a second. I I think that he's getting letters too. Unless okay, if not though, he's just very observant of her feelings, and I appreciate that. Yup. Because like I don't know, because like what I'm thinking for the other girl for Ueda, like yes, like it was a little harsh for her to have yelled at her like that, but I feel like this whole time she's dating someone and he keeps like seeming so preoccupied, and there's this like girl that he keeps looking at, and you know she probably feels like, oh, like is he just settling for me kind of thing. And I think to some degree she feels upset by that. I feel like maybe if she had brought it up, they could like talk through it. I don't know. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? I yes, I you can see where the Suwa, you know, portion of her life is developing because you can tell that he really cares about her feelings and he just wants her to be happy. Oh. Aww, all their friends are in on it. Hmm. Oh, I'm glad her friends are like, you know, pushing her to be more honest. Oh, wow. All friends show their love in different ways. Come on. Oh, wow. Here we go. Is he gonna say it? Is he gonna say it? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, YouTube, come back online for the confession. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank goodness I'm back. Because I didn't want to miss the key part. Come on. Oh wow. Oh wow, here we go. Ah! Conversations. Ah! Hey, you gave it a shot. It didn't work out. Things don't work out. That's one step in the right direction. At least he's being honest. Yeah, I figured. Ah! Yeah, she did. There, they finally discussed it. Wow. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my gosh. Just say. Ah! Come on, girl. Come on, boy. Say it. Ah! Secret. Oh! Secrets. Ugh. I think she gets it, though. Ah! Come now. Come on now. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my gosh. Wow. Love is a complicated thing, isn't it? I know my heart can't take much more, really. I'm just, I'm just, wow. Another cliffhanger. Real. Oh, I'll also take a moment to say, I haven't been getting any dropped frames. So if there's any issues with YouTube, I think you'll just have to refresh. So sorry for the inconvenience, but there's nothing I can do on my end. So you might, if it does get kind of weird, just refresh and it should be okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the next episode. We have 3 more episodes at 5, 6, 7. And then that's it for today. Luckily, yours didn't happen during the moment. I know someone was like, oh, it's offline. And I thought, oh my gosh, please go back online for the moment. The moment. What did you all think? While I get set up for the next episode. What do you all think? I wrote down a couple of notes. Because obviously I'm trying to enjoy the show. I don't want to be like too preoccupied with writing things down. But I wrote down in that episode. What I wrote down was sometimes things don't work out. I know that seems like such a plain sentence. Like it's not any sort of like extraordinary quote, but I don't know. Like I like to write down like 1 or 2 things from like the show. I think that I don't know where I wrote this one down, but I think I also wrote down the whole thing about like enduring things. Like you shouldn't just endure things in order to like not bother other people. You're smiling so hard right now. About what? Are you having fun? That makes me happy. But yeah, so sometimes things don't work out is what I wrote down for that episode. And I think before, I think it was like episode 2, I wrote down something about like you shouldn't endure something just to. You shouldn't. Here, let me retype it because I don't know where I put it. You shouldn't endure things just to not bother other people. You know what I mean? Okay. Yes, you're having fun. I'm happy to hear that. Are you all having fun? I'm going to reset the timer and we'll go ahead and get the next episode started. Because I know we're all waiting. What's going to happen, right? And as always, I'll give you all a 3, 2, 1, go. And we can get this party started. 3, 2, 1, go. Happy, very fun. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Kakiro's going to be absent for 1 week starting today. Oh, I hope everything's going to be okay. Oh, good. I'm glad things are starting to change. Wow. The biggest one that keeps coming back is don't regret what you want to say. Real, yeah. Yes, very much enjoying this watch along. I'm glad! I've been meaning to watch this for so long. And I'm glad I finally get to watch it with you all. Yeah, having fun. We're enjoying this watch along, this anime with you. Oh, I'm happy to hear it. Gosh. I'll say this once the end of this episode because I think this is what they're gonna touch on more. But in more of the sense of like, you tried your best and you wouldn't have known if, like, you never know if you doing something or like would have changed things or not. So you should always try your best or something like that. I don't know. Like you should try to be there for other people, but if it doesn't work out, you shouldn't burden yourself with that, you know, like that responsibility of being the one to change things. Does that make sense? Exactly. Yeah. I need to write that down. That was, wow, that was good ramblings. Oh, he's like, oh my god, it's like you know everything that I need. It's like you can read the future. Uh-oh. Oh, they're all setting it up. This is so funny. They're catching on. Oh, wow. Wow. Good friends. Good friends. You can tell that Sua's a good husband in the future because he just cares about her happiness. I wonder if at this point Sua fell in love with her too. And I'm wondering to what degree, if at all, he's also enduring. Because maybe he hadn't fallen in love with her until like much later. Wow. Photo shoot. Aww. 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 That's such a pretty accessory. Ah! That's so cute. Aww. Oh! Oh, stop before I start crying. Oh. They're so precious. Oh! It's like this is the trend in Tokyo. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're so sweet. Yeah. Oh. 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 That's adorable. Ah! They're so precious. Ah! They're precious. Oh, stop. This is so sweet. Ah! Ah! How precious. Oh! Oh. Oh! I know, finally. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think she. I don't know. I can't bring myself to dislike her. Wow. Like, I'd understand why you might if you're watching it, but I don't know why. Oh, they're so sweet. Oh, you could see how happy he is. Oh wow, chemistry. Oh my gosh. Balancing equations and whatnot. I remember I got to like do like the whole like titration thing, and it's very easy to mess that up. And I couldn't figure it out. Oh my gosh, a 24. 26! Sua, no. And saying thank you so much for the super chat. It's my bedtime. Good night. Good night. Rest well. Hi, Vlog Gang. This is a message from the past that you will have a good time. Whoa. Saying's time traveling with messages now. Could you imagine? Could you imagine she starts sending herself like test answers? Oh, here we go. Maybe. She's like April or whatever. They passed May, so like August 24th. You have an exam. The answers are C, D, A, B, A. Like, could you imagine? I would love it if my science class had taught this. This is so cool. Oh, I would be so intrigued by this conversation. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, mm-hmm. He's like, yep, yep. He's like, I was just about to get there. There's different kinds of time travel, like paradoxes and things like that. They're silly. Here we go. What? This is so cool. I want to be in the science class. What happened to chemistry? This is so cool. Wow, so cool. There's a great, I think we talked about this already. There's a lot of great edutainment videos out there on YouTube that talk about time travel. There's a Minute Physics one, there's a Vsauce one, there's a lot of ones. Minute Earth has one. They're really cool. Now I want to go, now I want to watch them. No. Maybe they're on a one world sort of path. I think they're priming us for that conversation that we were having earlier about how, sometimes things are out of your control and you shouldn't blame yourself for everything bad that goes wrong. I like how they have very supernatural element, but a very real like feeling. Very like, wow. Oh wow. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry. I did something that angered you, and oh, what was her reply? Yeah, I like it. Like, because even though it's such a very supernatural element, they're really able to ground it in like reality because of their angle. I think because like it's very supernatural, but I don't think it intrudes at all with the like the feeling of reality. It feels very grounded despite having such a strong supernatural element. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Oh, here we go. That depends. Would I be able to go to the past and still retain some memories, or like? Oh. Ah, that's the whole thing. I'm a boop, isn't it? You want to go to the future? Ah. Oh wow. I changed the past. You might have changed some good memories too. If so, I apologize. Wow. Parts of my past I don't want to change. For example, my memory of the fireworks at the cultural festival. Wow. Oh wow. Ah. Ah. Don't erase that memory. Wow. 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 Here we go. Bro talk. Ah. Wow. 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 Yeah, he knew. Wow. Oh wow. Azalea. Oh, is it like a contest? Oh, look at the flower that he drew. Is that why he started wearing contacts? Stop. Don't compliment him. You'll make him short out. That's so funny. That's so goofy. Oh? Oh? Aha! Ooh, 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 ooh. Doofus? What in the world? They're so goofy. Here we go. Da, 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 da. That's rough. Mm. 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 Oh, that's fair. I get that. Like, pick your battles. You know what I mean? Because obviously, I think there's a degree. I think like I think to a degree, because like he knows that he likes Naho too, and I think he's weighing the do I approach this feeling I have for Naho, or do I want to maintain this like dynamic, knowing that his friend likes her too, and I think he's weighing his like options, and I think he's decided like like I think to me my friendship with with the two of them is more important. Cause like I don't know, you can't like control how he feels about people, and even if he chose to say like if he chose the path of okay, I think I am gonna like tell Naho, or I'm sure he would have they could have figured that out in a reasonable way, but I don't know. I think either way, you can't control how you feel about people. See, like I think he sees he like really and I don't think it's not that Kakeru doesn't value his friendship with Suab. I think they just I don't know. Good on them. They don't want to make her uncomfortable. He really chooses every friendship and their happiness over his love. Well, maybe to him that's more important. I think a lot of people place a lot of emphasis on like love and like romantic love. I think a lot of people think like that's like the ultimatum, or like that's like the ultimate form of love, but I think maybe to him like maybe his friendship to him is more important than that. I don't know. Love is a very confusing thing. And he seems really happy. Like he doesn't seem like he's enduring. And then again, we don't know for sure, but he at least doesn't seem like he's enduring anything. Because I think for him, he loves her, but I think it's in a way that like he could. that was nice. That comment. I think it's like in a way that it could be either romantic or platonic. Oh, oh. General Axe is raising their hand. Wait, why are you raising your hand? Did I say something? I always forget what I'm rambling about. Oh, I know my heart. Love is such an interesting thing. Like it's such a amorphous thing. And I like love comes in all forms, and love changes and morphs and things like that. Is she gonna say something? What if they get entered into the competition and they both end up? Oh, I wonder if she's gonna talk to her. Please have good intentions. My heart wants to believe that she's gonna be civil. Like I'd understand being upset about the situation, but I hope she doesn't do anything. Oh, nope. She acted on her negative feelings. Uh-oh. I know, don't do this. Cuz again, like we're only human, right? Like I wouldn't fault her for feeling bad about the situation. Like I'm upset that it didn't work out with the guy that I liked, or like I wish it could have been like this, but for that negative energy to turn into negative behavior, that's something you can control. Yeah. Come on, Suap. Please. Oh, thank goodness. De-escalation, thank goodness. Not the bullies. And hello, welcome in for those who just popped in. Because I feel like the love that Sua had for Naho, I feel like he would have been. Wow. I wonder if the future herself is like trying to move her to a certain direction. But anyway, I feel like maybe the love that he had for Naho is one that could have been platonic or romantic. I don't know. Love is a very interesting thing. Because I think he would have been satisfied either way. Being in a friendship or in a romantic relationship. And he was just happy to have, you know. Wow! Oh, that's sweet. Aww! Sometimes it's just sometimes it's just nice to be appreciated like that. And I wonder if it's like that was one of those like it just feels nice to be appreciated sort of thing, or if he's like thinking about like I wish it could have been me to like do like put the bandages on her hand or something. You never know. You never know until he like gives his monologue. Oh, that is beautiful. And whether she means that in a platonic or romantic sense, I think the power behind it is still there. And I'm glad that she's able to like appreciate that. Of course she gets married to him later, but it's nice being able to appreciate that outside of the romantic context. Because I think again, something I had said earlier, I think sometimes people tend to downplay the importance of like platonic connection, because I feel like in media in general we put so much emphasis on like romantic love, right? And that it's just it's like an ultimate thing. But you know, I feel like you could have such strong connections with people in a platonic sense. Like there are plenty of like moments in my life that are like life changing and they're platonic. I know, already 5 episodes. Isn't that crazy? All right, here we go. Next episode. I'm gonna get set up for the next one. What do you all think? Any thoughts? What do you all? I know I already talk a lot during the episode, but what do you all think while I'm switching out the episodes? Stop that episode. 2 episodes left. Only 2 more episodes to go. I know. It's so sad. Here we go. And good night, slowly. Hope you have a good rest. You can always get caught up before next week, and that's okay. You think the truth is almost there? I know, because we're almost halfway through. Right. We'll have to see. Okay. I'll give you all a 3, 2, 1, go, and we can get this party started. Ready? On go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Mmm. Mmm. Whoa! Bold! Wow. This is a hypothetical question. The heck, why don't you answer the question first? Oh my gosh. It's so obvious. Obviously, as viewers, it's very obvious. But come on, don't hold on to your pride. Just say it. Wow. Well. Wow. Wow. Stretch. Water check, coffee check, stretch check. My ice is melted, so now there's a little bit of water in my coffee. I'm so glad I'm finally getting around to watching this. Thank you all for watching with me. Thank you for water check. Of course, I know I almost forgot. I wouldn't. Well, I'm eating my Pop-Tart, so it'd be kind of hard to forget. Whenever I eat sweet things, I have to have water. Huh? Oh, stop. Oh. No. Stop. Yeah. 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 No, don't just. Wow. Hmm. Uh-huh. Whoa. Yeah. That's all that happened. I wonder. Gonna take my dog on a walk, whatever you following along on phone. Sounds good. Have fun. Look at all the frogs. What in the world? Me. Walking along. Oh. Ah. I wonder if it's gonna end up like Kakeru and like Ueda end up being like the azaleas. I knew it. And then they're gonna call Kakeru out and he's at the pool instead. And then she gets even more upset. I think that's how they're gonna. Maybe they'll drive more drama like that. And like I said earlier, like I think it's very normal. Like it's you know we're feelings and we have feel emotions, but you can control how you act on it. You know. And I would have been okay with Mr. Last Place. Stop. No, that's so mean. Why would they do a last place? Aww. He wanted a perfect zero. That's so funny. Aww, that's so funny. Uh, oh. Oh, here we go. Real talk, real talk. Don't have any regrets. You should just do it. You should just do the thing that'll make you happy, Kakeru. I feel like I relate to Sua a lot. Because if I found myself in this situation, I would probably do what Sua did. Wow. Humor says, I feel this guy. I had this kind of take with your friends a few times. You feel Kakeru or Sua? Uh oh, careful. Miss Ma'am, please, your personal safety. Uh oh, bullies, bullies. But there are 3 of you. I think you all can... Both. I see, I see. At least there's no like bad blood between the 2 guys. Like, I'm glad that they're handling it well. No! He's gonna take that the wrong way. Stop. Oh, the music. Oh, no. Is she gonna go instead? Like, does she know that they're gonna go to the pool? Oh, wow. Come on, just tell him to stay there for a little longer. Thanks to my brain. Oh. Why'd you take off your glasses? Come on! Just tell Kakeru that she's delayed. Oh my gosh. Oh, go run! Come on, come on, come on. Give the boxes to them! Just to... Come on! Oh wow, real ones. They're real ones. Oh my gosh, they're real for that. Come on! Run! You can do it! They know, come on! Your bestie's got you. Go, run! Wow, 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 wow. My heart rate is going up. Oh my gosh, please, I'm stressed out. Go. Oh dear. Come on! Come on. Come on. Oh! We're only 8 minutes into the episode. Run! Run like your life depends on it. Oh my gosh, please still be there. Please still be there. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, stop. I would cry. Oh my gosh, okay. It's okay, it's okay. It's the thought that counts. Oh, 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 okay. Yeah, just be yourself. Oh, oh, oh my gosh. Ah! Wow! Wow! Ah! No way! Oh! Oh. Oh, stop. That's precious. Oh, that's precious. Oh my gosh. Oh, they had a little encore for the fireworks. That's good. They were just, you know, refilling the fireworks. Just a little intermission. Wow. I'm gonna cry. This is so beautiful. Happy tears, happy tears. We're only halfway through. Aww. Aww. They're so precious. Oh my god. Oh! Happy tears, happy tears. Oh my gosh. Ah! I'm gonna cry. Happy tears, happy tears. Oh, wow. That's a lot to put on yourself. Oh. Oh. That's so sad though. That that he feels that way. That he feels responsible for that. Wait. Oh. Oh. Okay. Apparently there was something. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh no. Oh. Oh, stop. Oh. No. No. Oh. Oh wow, what a that mirror. The way that the grandma kind of touched upon the theme. Oh my gosh. I know. I the way that they did the tone shift just now, I was like, wait, hold on. Oh wow, that's a lot. Gosh, I wonder how they're gonna. Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't know. I'm just wondering if I'm wondering when they'll get to the point where, you know, she'll because I'm assuming they're going to get to the point where she realizes she's not able to like change the past, and I'm intrigued to see how she'll handle it. Huh? Ah! Ah! Wow. I just feel bad that she's putting it all on herself. You know, because I think there's a difference between like wanting to do your best, right, to take care of your loved ones and like be there for them, and but that's a whole other thing to put all the responsibility of the bad things that happened on yourself. Like that, I just feel like that's like unfair to her. She's being like unfair to herself. Obviously, you know, maybe there are things that she could have. I don't know. Like I just feel like she's blaming herself too much. Like it's up to me to like change everything. Like everything that happened is up to me. Oh. I'm glad though that he's able to have these conversations. Cuz I think I think since he wasn't able to come to terms with everything that happened, I think he was overwhelmed by that. And I do hope that part of me is hoping that he'll have these conversations with her and he'll be able to kind of overcome the overwhelming feelings that he has about the situation. Here we go. Oh wow, oh wow. And I don't know, like I can understand if he'd be uncomfortable like telling her. And I wonder if it's like a I don't want to burden her with that, or I don't want to like think about it anymore. Cuz maybe she could just be like I'm worried about you, and it doesn't have to be me that you like talk to. Cuz I think a lot of the times we think like, "Oh, because I'm like I care for this person, I have to be the one to help them." But oh, stop. Oh, stop. No, 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 no. This is, you're gonna be okay. What happened? Did he say something like he didn't mean to say? Uh huh. Uh huh. Oh no, this is why she said not to invite him. Stop. No! No! No. You wouldn't have known. I. Oh. Oh. No, it's not. It's neither of your faults. Oh. Why would she hate you for that? Yeah. No. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know. Okay, good. I was about to say, like, if you can ensure that he'll be okay and that he going, isn't a harm to himself, then he's a little. Oh no! 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 Stop! 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 Is he okay? Ah. 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 Oh. Oh. That's. Oh. I would be so anxious. Oh. Ah. Oh. It's gonna be. Oh. Ah! Mm. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Probably a good idea. Oh, is she gonna talk about the thing? I knew it! I knew it! You know how I said that he's getting letters too? I knew it! I knew it! I was correct! This whole time! I was like, I know this is far left field, but what if he's getting letters too? I called it! I called it! Oh my gosh, no way, no way. Did I not? Did I not call it that he's getting letters too? Oh my gosh. I'm a genius. Oh, last episode. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. Okay, stop the episode. Boop. What did I say? What a roller coaster of suspense. Oh my goodness. All right, let me get the last episode for today, and we'll resume it next week. You'll have my schedule, so let's see. Episode 7. Oh my gosh. Can't believe it, my draw dropped. No, because when I said it earlier, I was like, this is probably a little left field. Like, I don't know if, this is my theory craft, but I'd understand if it was a little too crazy. But I can't believe it. I can't believe my theory craft was correct. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I can't believe I called it. Okay, I'll give you all 3, 2, 1, go, okay? How is he getting them? I think he's getting them the same way she's getting them. Some random force of nature is dropping them in his, drawer. I don't know. What do you all think? I don't know. I talked about this before, but I think the whole conversation with Takeru was really impactful to me. I think, gosh, it's not knowing if things, because I feel like there's so many things I could say, but I guess I'll just say them in the moment so I don't forget it. I don't forget them. But I don't know. Just in general, I think that whole conversation was a very touching moment for me. And I hope that Kakeru, from that, he realizes that he can confide in his loved ones about things like his regrets or things that are bothering him. And it's important to talk to people, because I think the whole thing was that he had this regret, he had this emotion that was kind of eating away at him. And I think because he wasn't able to overcome that and kind of process that, it became too much for him. And I think that having that conversation with Naho at least helped a little bit, kind of sort through his feelings and his thoughts. Because sometimes you can't process things on your own, and that's okay. Okay, I'll give you 3, 2, 1, go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I was so correct. I was so correct. Wow. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You really are an ambassador? I don't know. I just feel like these sorts of conversations have really helped me a lot in my past, and I feel like I just want to show people the power of having conversations like this, because I think it's very difficult to think about stuff like this, negative feelings, right? Because they feel bad. Of course you don't want to think about them, but it's a very powerful thing to be able to understand your feelings and sort them out and figure out the best way to handle something and overcome something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just some ramblings. It hurts more to keep holding it in. Exactly! It all goes back to the cabinet analogy. It hurts to think about, right? But it's gonna hurt more in the long run if you don't do something about it. I can't believe this is the last episode we're gonna watch today. I'm so sad. Oh. I wonder what his regret is. I wonder if everyone got one. Wow. Ah. Mm. He's got more. Ah. Ah. Mm. Oh. Aha. Okay, his birthday. Oh. 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 Ah. I think the rest of it has something about her. I think maybe, because maybe he didn't want to show her. I don't know, maybe. But now it's like a game changer because now she knows that he knows too. I think it'd be interesting because now they could work together. Wow. I know the acting. He's really good. Oh, what do you want? What is he gonna get? Oh. They're so funny. Oh. Ticket for you. Oh, they're all getting a birthday gift. Stop. Oh my gosh. Oh. I mean, what's another present? Oh. What happened? Mm. Oh. Oh. So I'm wondering like why. I wonder why. I wonder why. Mm. Yeah, because remember he was saying like I promised my mom that I wouldn't join any new clubs. I wonder why. Hmm. Ah! Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. Why would you say that? That's not nice. Oh. maybe if she understood, like, I think maybe she's. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! That's not the answer. Oh, oh my gosh. Yeah, you can. I'm sure you can grow and be better from that. Kakeru and Naho are perfect for each other. Also, Sue and Naho indeed. I see. Yeah, I'm wondering how it'll work out. You like her friends? I know. You can tell they really care about her. Oh. Whoa. I wonder what they're gonna talk about. Oh, it's okay. Oh. That's okay. Hey, they can't always. Mm. Yeah, they feel like real besties. Oh. Mm. Mm. Think. Gosh. Mm. Oh no! Remember? Oh my gosh! Stop. Cause remember? Oh my gosh. Oh, do you all remember when they all like in the future gathered together for a kakeru? They got him flower. Oh my gosh! Stop! I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Stop. Oh no. Oh, oh. Mm. Gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wow. I still can't get over the parallelism with the flowers. That was really well written. Wow. Wow! The bag is really nice. Hey! What's wrong with that? Normalize bros giving bros flowers. No, that was sweet. Aww. Oh. 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 Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. Wow. Aww. Wow. Aww. Oh. 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 Mm. Wow. Wow. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Does he feel that, like, the bag? Oh wow. He must be tearing apart his own heart to make them happy. Gosh. Cuz I feel like his regret is that, like, I think he feels like part of the reason why Kakeru was struggling is because things didn't work out between him and Naho, and I feel like he has to get. I feel like he feels like responsible when he shouldn't. I don't think he should feel responsible for what happened, because like it's the same with Naho. Like he's like, if I had done something different or things had gone differently, if I had done something different, I could have changed things. Very very common theme with like all of them, because same Kakeru had that feeling too, because he also was like, if I had not done that day, things would be different, and therefore it's my fault that it happened. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. What? Oh, like the conversation earlier about. Oh, oh my god, what happened? Yeah. Oh. No. I was about to say, like, I what if no. That's sad though that his friends made him feel like that. No, you should try to surround yourself with people who would be willing to listen to you and take you seriously. Remember, he was like, "Oh, who are you gonna give that to?" Oh my gosh! No! there it is. Oh. Oh. He doesn't seem super jazzed about it. Are they really his friends? If they don't. Oh my gosh. I feel that. It's such a paralyzing feeling. Like, I don't know what the right thing to say is, but sometimes you just gotta. Oh gosh. Oh. Like, I don't. He probably feels terrible for that, but. Oh wow, contextually, like I'm. Ah. She can't give it away. Oh, oh, oh. Back up, back up, back up. We have backup coming in. Oh. Whoa. Intervention. Real. Wow, he's so real for that. Wow. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, mm, real, 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 real. Oh, stop. Oh, gosh. It's not. Mm, 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 mm-hmm. No. Oh, God. Oh, wow. 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 Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. I know. gosh. I know, I need more tissues after that. Wow. That was really powerful. Yeah. Real. Alex Chow says, Rita and Archangels, you are all needed as well. Don't you all go disappearing. Thank you for that, Alex Chow. Wow. Wow. Part of me wants to like go back and wow. I was just so wow. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. It's wow. Like I said, let me turn my BGM on. We'll spend a few minutes. I don't know if you all saw, but I amended my schedule. My schedule posted. I did like an auto post like 3 minutes ago. But I actually brought the start time back about half an hour so we could have time to talk about it next week. But so I did make an amendment to my schedule. I just changed one of the times to go back a half an hour so we have more time to watch and talk about it next week. So we're not like rushed for time. So I made a change to my schedule. You all will see that, but because the whole, and I've already said this before, and I'm just gonna reiterate it now that they've had the conversation about it. But Kakeru's prevailing negative emotion was that he felt responsible for the loss of his mom because of what he said. But I feel as though it's unfair to himself to put that entire burden on himself. Obviously, you want to give people, you want to be empathetic to people, you want to, be kind to others, right? Could he have worded that better? Maybe. But, there are so many things that are out of his control that I think he's putting all of that on himself, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just glad that they were able to, tell him that, gosh. I feel like guilt from time to time when I got to an argument 2 nights before she passed. Letting the guilt eating himself too much. Exactly. Yeah. And welcome in to those who just popped in. Kind of a heavy moment that you popped in. But if you haven't watched Orange yet, please do. Alex, I hope this show has given you some positive reflection. Because I feel like, obviously my experiences aren't the same as the show, but I feel like, I think we can all relate to having things that we regret, things that we feel like we could have done better or differently. And I think being able to see them kind of like overcome that feeling of regret is cathartic in some way. And another thing that was really impactful for me is when she was like, I just don't know what to say. I wish I knew what the right thing to say was. But you can't always know what the right thing to say is. And you shouldn't let that stop you from trying to support your friend. Right? Because I think to some degree, they'll understand that you're trying to help. And because I had that like a couple of months ago, actually. Someone had reached out to me and they were kind of going through it, and I was like, oh, I don't know, exactly what to say. I've never had this experience, like I don't know how that feels. But just asking them, like, tell me what you're feeling, like why do you feel that way, like I'd love to give my, like, would you like more emotional support or would you like more practical advice? Like, I may not know exactly what the right answer is for you, but like I'll be here. I don't know if things are going to work out in the future. I can't promise you that things will work out. But, I'm here. I can be here for you. And that's something you can, guarantee. Like, I don't know how things will work out. I don't know how things are going to happen in the future, but in this moment, I'll be here, to listen. And that's something you can control. So if you ever feel paralyzed by, I don't know what to say, I don't know if I can be there to support them, don't let that stop you, right? From giving the support if you are wanting to give support. But thank you all for watching with me. I hope this was as much of a reflective, introspective experience for you all as it was for me. We still have 6 episodes left, and I had to make a quick amendment to my schedule because I wanted to have more time at the end to talk about stuff. So it's kind of a weird start time. I went ahead and just started it half an hour earlier than normal so we could have time to talk about it. Because I want to make sure we have time. Let me double check that this is enough time. I'm going to do some quick math. Let's see. Calculator. So let's say about, each one's about 25 minutes. Because each one's about 23 minutes, but we can add the 2 for transition time, and then we'll have another half hour of talking. 25 times 6 divided by 60. That's 2.5 hours for just the episodes, but then we'll have a half hour for talking. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I'll just push it back a half hour so we have more time. We have enough time to talk about it if we want to. But what did you all think while I set up the raid and everything? And wow. General Axe, what's with the monocle? Thinking. Talking is nice. I think I'll definitely have more to. I think I've definitely already had a lot to say today, but I think once we reach the end of this show, I'll have kind of my thesis, if that makes sense. I'm not very eloquent when it comes to putting all of my ramblings together into a summary. That's why I say things in the moment, because I'm not really eloquent when I have to go back and remember things that I thought or said in the moment. But I hope my ramblings throughout were able to at least somewhat convey my thoughts during the show. Because to some degree, a lot of the thinking you do in your own head, right? It's really interesting having these conversations with people, because then you get perspectives that you wouldn't normally think of. But some of that you do in your own head, right? Because there's some things you'll experience, and things that you want to keep to yourself, and that's kind of just stuff you have to think about in your own head. This is some deep thoughts and relatable Zetsudan. Yeah, and I love being able to have this sort of reflective conversation with you all. I feel that I have a hard time putting my thoughts into text. Lots of limitations. Yeah, I this will be my last major thought before we kind of start wrapping up and I read super chats. But I remember when we were going on the hike with Iku, and we took the bus up to the start of the hiking trail, and it was about an hour bus ride. And so Iku was I was you can take a nap if you want, because it was early in the morning, and so she went to bed. I don't know how. It was kind of a bumpy ride. There was a lot of switchbacks, but when she was falling to sleep, when she was asleep on the bus ride up, I just had a really awesome conversation in my own head about a couple of things that I was thinking about. And it wasn't anything that was I was pertaining to my current situation. It was just stuff I've kind of had in the back burner of my mind that wasn't really affecting anything in my life. It was just I want to think about this. And I had these, and I wish I wrote it down, but I feel maybe that would have taken away from the conversation. It just helped me feel at ease. It was about stuff I was thinking about. And I'll share it with you all pretty soon with that. I just hope I can remember the things that I was talking about in my head. But sometimes you just got to sit there with your own thoughts and think about it. But I hope you all liked it so far, and I hope we can continue this next week. I'll try to write some stuff down. I'll when I'm driving to go do my errands, I'll write down some thoughts if they pop up. But wow. Part of me wishes I was taking down more notes, but I'm glad I let myself just be immersed in everything and let myself kind of go through. Maybe I'll go back and rewatch clips of it and write stuff down. But I think being able to kind of just like soak things in and not worry about fully like going through my analysis was nice. I can kind of just feel my feelings and write down some major points. Yeah, I agree. It's always nice having these conversations with you all. I feel like as people, we can really connect, you know? Yeah. All across the world, we have this, like, just very human connection, right? Feeling our feelings and having shared experiences. Even though they're not the same, we can relate to each other. Let's see. It looks like Nucky is streaming. Let's see. Let's go ahead and raid in, shall we? I'll go ahead and read some super chats and we can call it a day. Oh, let me put my BGM on. Together we can feel connected with laughter. Yeah! Laughter, tears, like fear if we're watching a scary movie. I feel like being able to feel these emotions like together and like talk about them is like the beauty of human connection. I know, so deep. Wow. But I don't know, it's kind of nice, you know? Yeah. Let's see here. Let me read. Let me get my super chat reader. Yeah, watching scary movies with friends is fun too. I agree. Let's see here. Where's my super chat reader? Oh. Let's see here. Let me turn this off and off. There we go. Saying thank you so much for the super chat. Think I can't stay till the end. That's okay. If you did or didn't, I hope you had a good rest. Have fun with everyone. Did you all have fun? I know I did. Marco, thank you so much for the super sticker. And Sang, thank you so much for the super sticker as well. And for the super chat. It's my bedtime. Good night. And hi, VOD gang, this message from the past. That you will have a good time. Yeah, I had a good time. Look at Sang sending letters to the past. Wow, to the future. Wow, reverse. Oh my gosh. But thank you all. I really enjoyed this. And I hope we can continue to have these, I guess, moments of introspection. Shared introspection, right? Aw, General Axe, thank you so much for this super sticker. Thanks for being you. You all too. Yeah, I'm really happy that you all are, you know, watching along. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like maybe that's just like a me thing, but I really appreciate, you know, the idea that we can all have a shared experience like this, right? It's just a very sort of like human connection, feeling the same feelings and, you know, I don't know. I'm rambling, I know. Alex, John, thank you so much for this super sticker. Yeah, I'm happy that we can all share this together. Yeah. This is a shared experience that we all have. Yeah. So, thank you all so much for joining me. I unfortunately do have to do some errands. Very busy weekend, but that's okay. I'm glad I could kick off the weekend with you all watching. So, thank you all for watching, whether you're watching along, you're part of VOD Gang. Thank you to the Bread Heist leaders, Marco, Sang, General Act. Thank you for hosting this watch-along. Thank you for joining me on this watch-along. Like I said, I feel like, you know, I could have watched this by myself and have these, like, thoughts and ideas, but I feel like being able to, like, watch it with people helps me kind of, like, externalize these thoughts and ideas. And then I also see, like, everyone else's ideas and their thoughts and their personal experiences. And I think it just adds a lot of, like, value to the conversation and, like, introspection. So, thank you for being a part. Thanks for being you, as General Axe said. And I'll see you all next week. Someone with a sneaky, oh yeah, you all and your sneaky donos. Chunky, thank you so much for the dono. Thanks for the stream. Heavy Deep Talks with Orange, relatable very much with what you talk about from time to time. Guilt is hard to let go. It is hard to let go. I don't know, maybe you justify self-loathing of heavy regret. Luckily, I have family, friends, my faith in prison by myself. I'm happy to hear that. And you know, when you were saying, I have family, friends, and my faith in prison, I feel like it's really important to have, like, the importance of a support network is huge. Like, as you can see here, like, the fact that Kakeru had Sua and Naho to be able to have that conversation with, right? Because in the letter they were saying, like, his friends didn't take him, his friends from Tokyo didn't take him seriously. And I'm sure he felt helpless, right? Like he wasn't taking things seriously or that he was overthinking things. But I'm glad that he had people that he could confide in, that he could trust to be safe with his feelings. So I'm glad that you have your friends, your family, your community, and for anyone maybe who's struggling to find a positive support network, I really hope you can find that. Yeah. But yeah, thank you all for being so open-minded and positive. I find myself very lucky to be able to sit down and have this conversation with you all. So thank you all very much, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend. And as always, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly. Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro, at your service. Bye! So originally, I had Orange set for half an hour later, because that would have included, all the episodes and the chatting during the openings and the intros. But I figured since it'd be the end of our watch-along, we'd want to have some extra time at the end to kind of talk about, like, a wrap-ups and stuff. So I added an extra 30 minutes so we can have at least 20 minutes or so to kind of wrap up and have conversations about any, like, lingering thoughts we had about the show. So it's been great so far. But next week is also Tears of the Kingdom 10-hour endurance. So we have a lot cut out for us next week. But yeah, thank you all for a great week. And here's to another one. Bye!